Namaste, good morning. Welcome to the Yoga for Back Health class. My name is Neha Govindan and I'll be taking this class today. If you have any chronic issues with the spine, any hip issues, any knee issues, please be gentle with your practice. Mostly this class is gentle, but there are some challenging postures. I'll try and give you options for these challenging postures, and if those options don't work for you, then you can do any other stretch or asana that you like. All right. So some props that we use here in this practice are a cushion to sit on, and the other one is a belt. If you don't have a belt, a yoga belt, then you can use a scarf or a dupatta or a tie, and that should work as well. If you have blocks at home, you can keep those close by as well. Right. So we'll start the class with a little bit of breath watching. I'm sitting in Sukhasana right now. I'm going to sit at the edge of this cushion, and sitting on that cushion is just going to help me sit really straight, because otherwise the spine starts rounding, which we don't want. All right. So any comfortable posture, back straight, chin parallel, shoulders and elbows relaxed. Avoid Vajrasana if you have knee or ankle issues. Arms are on the thighs, chin is parallel to the floor. Allow your eyes to close. Take your attention to the base of the spine, moving your attention to the lower back, the mid back, the upper back, the back of the neck, the back of the head, the crown of the head. Lengthening the spine as you breathe in. Then start becoming aware of the breath at the nose tube. Keep observing the breath at the nose tube. Once more, observe your posture with your eyes closed. Is the back still straight? Is the chin still parallel? Are the shoulders and elbows relaxed? Is the forehead relaxed? Are the eyelids relaxed? And then back to the breath. And now take a deep breath in and exhale completely and gently open your eyes. So, namaste. Welcome to the class. My name is Neha Govindan. I'll be taking this class today. It would be nice if you kept your videos on, those of us who do have our videos off, because otherwise there's no scope for postural correction. I mean, if I see anything incorrect, I really don't know. Okay, if your video is off. So, those of us who've joined late, some props we use here are a belt, a cushion to sit on, and blocks. If you have them, you can keep those close by. All right. So we'll start with the shoulder today. We'll start with gentle stretching. So interlock your fingers in front of the chest. Inhaling, push your hands away from you. Round your upper back and bring your chin to the chest. Observe, do you feel a stretch on the upper shoulder and the shoulder blades? Keep breathing, keep pushing your hands away. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhaling, look ahead. Let your hands come back to the chest. Take a breath. Relax. Now from here, open up your palms towards the front and let your index finger and thumb point at the ceiling. इस तरह का opening है. Okay, forward like this. Relax your shoulders though. Let the chin be parallel. Let the neck be long. Do not drop your hands down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly exhaling, come back, take a breath, relax. Now open up your palms towards the ceiling. Get your thumb and index finger to kind of point at the ceiling. Again, relax your shoulders. Do not let the shoulders lift up. We're sitting upright. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then slowly come back, take a breath, relax. Again, inhaling, stretch your hands forward. Now, as you exhale, take your hands to the right. Now, this left elbow can bend. The left elbow is at the back, palms facing towards you, Sini, palms facing towards you, not away from you. And relax your right shoulder because this shoulder may go up. You have to relax it. And then inhaling, come to the center. Exhaling, go to your right or opposite of whatever you've done. You can bend your back elbow. The front elbow is straight. Relax this shoulder. And then slowly come back to the center. Now keep your hands on top of the head. Inhaling, stretch your arms up. Let the elbows be straight. Start taking your hands back. If you're sitting in Sukhasana, the easy pose, make sure your knees are not lifting up. 1, chin up. 2, inhale, stretch. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Slowly come back, take a breath, relax. And now let your palms face the ceiling, or if your palms are already facing the ceiling, let them face the floor. The elbows are straight and start taking your hands back. Press your knees down in Sukhasana. 1, chin up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Slowly come back to the center, release your hands, relax, take a breath. Now we'll interlock our fingers behind us and we will go into a forward bend if possible. So the palms are facing the ceiling. I'm interlocking the fingers behind me. We're sitting upright, inhaling, stretch your hands down. So option 1, the easier option is to just sit here and work on lifting your hands up as much as you can. Option 2 is you start bending forward. So whatever is comfortable. 1, keep pushing your hands away from you. Stretch the shoulders nicely. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. हाथ पीछे से interlock करने. Hands need to be interlocked from behind. 8, 9, 10. Slowly inhaling, come up and then release the grip of your hands and relax. All right. So we'll move on to shoulder rotations. It's morning there and there can be, the body can be stiff. And if you have shoulder issues, maybe you can do the gentle shoulder stretch, which you can do it like this without using the belt. Okay. Inhaling, take your arms up. Exhaling, take your hands back. Okay. Trying to keep the elbows as straight as possible. But if you've been practicing for a while and you're okay to go into a slightly more intense shoulder stretch with the belt, then I'm taking the belt, okay? Avoid this one if you have shoulder pain. So I'm holding the belt between my hands. I've taken roughly 3 feet distance between both hands. And when I take my hands back, I should be able to keep the belt straight. I shouldn't have to bend the belt and bend my elbows and then bring my hands down. I should be able to take my hands forward without bending the elbows and without bending that belt. Okay. So whatever distance you need to take on that belt, you take it if you're using a belt. So inhale up, dropping your hands down all the way. Exhale, you come forward. That's 1. So 2, inhale, exhale, forward. 3 up and back. Chin up, please do not look down. 4 up and back. 5 up and back. 6 up, back, 7 up, and back, 8 up, back, 9 up, back, 10 up, and come back and relax. Release your belt, take a breath. If you feel any tension in your neck, you can rotate your neck once, and then you can rotate in the reverse direction and relax. Okay, so those of us who do have belts, we'll pick up the belts again. Now this time we're holding the belt. If you see, the right hand is under the right shoulder, left hand is under the left shoulder. So this is shoulder width. Now inhaling, take your arms up, take your hands back. Now when you take your hands back, the lower back curve will get deeper. So pull your belly in and take your ribs in. So take your ribs in. Okay, so your spine will flatten. So I'm just going to turn to the side and show you that from here. From here, when you take your ribs in, the belt is still behind your head, but your lower back is kind of flatter, it's straighter. So this is what you have to do. Exhale, down, keep pulling at the belt, inhale, up. Exhale, down, inhale, up. 2 down and up. 3 down and up. 4, keep the belt straight and taut. 5, 6, chin up. 7, 8, 9, gaze at eye level, and 10. And then come back and relax. Let go of your belts, relax. Again, we'll just do one neck rotation quickly. Nice, big, slow circle, reverse direction, and relax. All right. So now keep your right hand above your right ear. This hand is above the ear. We're going to do some neck strengthening now. Push your head against your hand. So you will feel these muscles on the right engaging. Push strongly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. Again, push. When you do this, when you push, please do not tilt your head like this to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax your breath. Again, push. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And relax. Release your right hand. And then do the left. Place your palm above the ear. Push your head against the hand. Feel these muscles now on the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax the pressure. Again, push. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax and again press. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and relax. So interlock your fingers now. Place your hand somewhere in the center of the head, at the back of the head. So now we're going to push our head against our hands. We're going to get our arms close to the head. Now you'll feel the muscles at the back of the neck. So push. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax the pressure. Again, generate some resistance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax the pressure and one more time, push strongly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and relax. And retaining that grip of your fingers, please keep your forehead against your palms. So now you will feel these muscles in the front of the neck. So push against your palms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax the pressure. Again, push. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax the pressure and one more time, push. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and relax. Okay, so let's just do a chin tuck now. If you know how to do the chin tuck, please start, hold the chin tuck longer. We're using the first 2 fingers to generate some pressure. We'll push our chin back. Okay. So when that happens, when you're doing the chin tuck properly, it will be difficult for you to swallow your saliva and you will feel the muscles at the back of the neck engaging. Okay, so push. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. And these 2 fingers need to be able to generate enough pressure. If you find that you're not able to press too much, you need to use your palm and push your chin back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. Varsha ji, you should not be tilting your chin up. आपका chin नीचे जाना चाहिए. Push again. One more time. Push. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and relax. All right. So now inhaling, take your right arm up. Place your palm in the center. See if you can hold your elbow. If it's difficult for you to hold your elbow, you can hold your wrist or you can hold the fingers of this right hand and pull to the left. If you have shoulder issues, be gentle with this one. With every inhalation, that elbow is moving more and more to the left. Chin up, head, neck, spine in a straight line. Do not bend from the waist. Keep breathing. 10, 9, gaze at eye level. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And as you exhale slowly, release, relax. Inhaling, take this left arm up, stretch upwards. Place your palm in the center. See if you can hold your elbow, or you hold the wrist or the fingers of the left hand. Chin up. Let your arm not push your head forward. Let the head make some space for itself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gaze fixed at eye level. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then as you exhale, release your hands. Relax. And now bring your palms together at shoulder level. Namaste. Inhale, take your arms back. When we take our hands back, let our hands not drop like this. Let them be at shoulder level. So 1, exhale. Inhale, exhale. 3, 4, gaze at eye level. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then come back, relax. So now we'll do diagonal movements. Again, namaste. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and relax. All right. So now let's do Gomukhasana. You can continue sitting in whatever posture you're in. Vajrasana, Sukhasana, Padma, Ardha Padma. Take your right hand up, stretch it up, place your palm in the center, take your left hand from below, see if you can interlock your fingers. If that interlocking is not happening right now, then that's where the belt comes in. If you can't interlock your fingers, you're just touching the fingers, then take the belt in the top hand. So right now it's the right hand holding the belt. Left hand goes down from below. You walk your hands closer and closer, and that's how eventually the hands will be able to touch. So chin up. Make sure your head is not dropping forward. Relax your shoulders. 1. Do not drop your head to one side. 2. See if your arm is here beside your head. See if the arm can go behind the head. 3. All fingers together. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Retain your fingers together. See if it's possible for you to bend forward. With your fingers together, bend forward. 1, 2. If it's painful, do not bend forward. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Inhaling slowly. Come up. Release your hands. Relax. And then here we go again onto the other side. Inhaling, take your left arm up. Stretch it up. Now the left hand tends to be stiffer. For those of us who are righties, the left hand tends to be stiffer. So if you need that belt, please take your belt in your left hand. All fingers together. 1, 2. See if your arm can go from here to behind the head. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Slowly exhaling, bending forward, all fingers together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Elbows and shoulders relaxed. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And as you inhale, slowly come up. Exhaling, release your hands and relax. If you want to do one neck rotation, you can do that. Release any tension here. Rotate in the reverse direction and relax. All right. Okay. So now stretch your hands out on the sides. If you see the fingers are wide apart, your fingers are pulled in. We're not keeping the hands relaxed. They're pulled in. Okay, so the hands are very active. Forearms are active. Make 5 circles. 1, 2. Slow movements rather than fast. 3, 4, 5. Reverse. 1. You should feel the stretch throughout your arms and forearms. 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. Take a breath. Relax. So let's repeat this. Now we'll make big circles. Fingers wide apart, fingers pulled in, big circles. 1. Taking your time to do this. 2, 3. Deep breathing. 4, 5. And then reverse. 1, 2, 3. Big circles. 4, 5. And relax. If you want to do one neck rotation, you can. And then go in the reverse direction and relax. All right. So now we'll come on to all fours. Those of us who have knee issues or we have a thin mat, we don't have a carpeted floor, it's advisable to take a cushion for the knee or to fold your mat or something so that there is no knee pain as a result of being on your knees for a while. This is for the wrist. I am on all fours. I'm trying to keep the shoulder and wrist in a straight line. My fingers are wide apart. The elbows are straight. I'm just shifting the weight forward a little bit. And if you see, my feet are up in the air. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move from the right to left. So this is how I'm stretching the wrist today. Right, left, right, elbow straight, left. 3, right, left, right, left. 5 and 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then come back, take a breath, relax. If you have wrist issues, you need to be careful. If you have carpal tunnel syndrome, you need to be careful. All right. So now push your weight forward a little bit and back. So 1 and back, 2, back, 3, elbow straight, 4, feet in the air, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Take a breath, relax. Now prepare to do circles. All right. So again, same position. Your wrists and shoulders are in a straight line. You're going to do 5 circles. So rotate. 1, 2. The movements are slow. 3, 4, 5. And then go in the reverse direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then come back, sit back, relax. If you have knee issues, avoid sitting in Vajrasana like this. Sit in Sukhasana instead. Please sit in Sukhasana. So just make a namaste in front of your chest. Bring your elbows and wrists in a straight line. So this is a good way to stretch your hands. If there's any tension in the wrists, you can release it. So now from this Namaskara Mudra, we're going to go into Paschim Namaste. Paschim is back. Okay, it means west, but it also means back. So now we're going to do a Namaste at the back. Those of us who have wrist issues, shoulder or elbow issues, this is the lighter option, where your fingers are pointing down at the floor. But if you're okay to try the final Paschim Namaste, your fingers are pointing at the ceiling. You're crawling your fingers up. And then when you take your hands, when you take your elbows back, your palms will come together till the base. That's the final posture. So see if it's possible for you to do that without pain. If it's very painful, avoid this Paschim Namaste. Let your fingers point at the floor. Chin up, just 10 counts here. 1, 2, draw your elbows back so your shoulders will be drawn back, your palms will come together. 3, 4, chest out, deep breathing. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then slowly release your hands and relax. Relax. All right. So now we will do Simhasan. Okay, Simha is a lion in Sanskrit. Okay. If you have knee issues, you have to sit in Sukhasana and do Simhasana. So one option, the easier option is your fingers are wide apart, they're pointing away from you. In Sukhasana, to point your fingers towards you is slightly more challenging. It's a deep stretch, and then it's also difficult for the palms to rest on the floor, the base of the palms. It's easier to do it in Vajrasana like this, where your toes are together, the knees are apart, the heels are apart, and then it's much easier for your base of the palms to rest on the floor. So Simha, we are roaring like a lion or lioness with that aggression showing in our face. Okay, good for the thyroid. So here we go. Take a deep breath in. So let's do this 3 times with that aggression showing. Take a deep breath in. Again, 2 more times. Take a deep breath in. Again. All right. Now, if you don't have any eye issues or severe, I mean, a very high number of specs, then you can try and look up at the third eye. So your gaze is going to be like this. If that is straining you, you can just look ahead. Okay, so take a deep breath in. Again. One more time. And release. Release your hands from the floor. Massage your throat. You'll find probably that the salivation inside the mouth has increased. Okay, we've stimulated the thyroid gland. If you want to release your Vajrasan, we will release Vajrasan by doing Anahatasana. So again, Anahata, we are on the knees. Okay, so if you have knee pain, a thin mat, you take that cushion again. For Anahatasana is a chest opener. If you have shoulder issues, be careful. Don't go very deep into it. Cervical issues, be careful. It's important that our hips and knees be in a straight line. Very often we either start sliding forward or we start going back, which we want to avoid. So first option, walk your hands away from you a little bit. See if your elbows can drop to the floor. Are you comfortable here? Now bring your forehead to the ground and see if your chest can start coming to the floor without you sliding forward or back. So that's where the chest opening is. If there's any part of this posture that's making you uncomfortable, you can take a cushion under your forehead or under the chair so there's something to rest on in case your forehead happens to be in the air. Don't let it be in the air. 1, forehead on the mat. Senior, try to touch your forehead to the ground. 2, any hips are going forward, please take them back a little bit. 3, see if your hands can crawl away from you. Those of us whose triceps, whose upper arms are not touching the floor, see if you can crawl your fingers forward. 4, Vaibhav, you need to take your hips back because even the navel is touching the floor. You need to go back more. 5, observe, do you feel a stretch in your upper back, everyone? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Slowly inhaling, come up, come back to sitting position. Sit with your legs outstretched and relax. Relax for a while. So let's just flap the knees up and down. Let's rotate our feet. Let's take our time to do this rotation. Let's get the blood going. So see if your little toes can touch the floor as you do this rotation at the ankle. Little toe touching the floor with the knee straight. 2, 3, 4, 5, and then reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and relax. All right. So now keep your feet mat width apart or roughly 2 feet apart. 2 feet. This action where I pull my toes in and they point at the face, that is called flexion. This is extension where your toes are pointing out. So for this stretch, we need our feet to be flexed. Okay, the feet are pointing in, and then we drop our feet towards the floor. Okay, so this stretch is for the top of the foot. We have muscles here, we have ligaments. So we are stretching all of that. You may feel a stretch in your calf or thigh, outer thigh or hip. That is secondary. That's not our aim here. So pull your toes in and drop your feet and observe. Can you feel that stretch in your feet? Keep pushing the toes down in the center. 1, back straight. 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax the pressure. Take a breath. Relax. Again, pull the toes in and drop your feet in towards each other. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take a breath, relax. Let's repeat this one more time. Here we go. Toes in, dropping the feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then come back and relax, relax, relax for a while. Okay, so now we'll do some core strengthening, and also it will tighten the quadriceps. When the muscles around the joints are toned, they are strong, the joint is safe. Okay, otherwise the joint starts taking weight and it starts rubbing, the cartilage starts wearing down. So I'm keeping my palms on the floor. I am contracting the abdomen, so all of this is engaged, it's tight. I'm contracting the anus, Mula Bandha, and I'm lifting the right leg up, down, left leg up, down. We're going to do this 10 times. When we do this, it's natural for the body to do this. So resist that urge. Try to move your spine forward. Mount your spine forward. Let's do this. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale 2, exhale down. 3 up, down. 4 up, down. 5 up, down. 6 up, slow movements, down. 7 up, don't bang your heel on the floor. 8 up, down. 9 up, controlled movements. 10 up, down. 10, 9, 8. Please lean forward rather than back. 7, 6, belly pulled in. 5, 4, Mula Bandha. 3, 2, 1. And then take a breath. Relax. You can lean back now. You can relax for a while. Okay, so we'll go into a forward bend. Those of us who have knee issues, we can go into Janu Shirshasana. I'm bending the right knee. The easier option is for me to keep my right foot against the left knee or against the groin. Janu Shirshasana is done like this. Inhaling, you take your arms up. Exhaling, you bend forward. Okay, or you take your bend. But if you've been practicing for a while, or you don't have knee pain or ankle pain, you can do Priyanga Mukhaikapada Paschimottanasana. The feet are together. Bend your right knee. Keep your right foot outside your hip. This posture is not good for a strained knee, so avoid it if you have knee pain. Now, when we do Priyanga, it's common for the body to start leaning like this to one side. So you have to take a cushion or a block. I have a wooden block, so it moves. I'm not taking that one. I'm just taking a cushion. Sit on like half an inch or 1 inch of your cushion or block. Do not sit completely on the cushion. That will keep your left hip higher. We don't want that. If you use belts for your forward bends, then take your belts. Inhaling, lift your arms up. This foot is active. It's pointing in. The toes are pulled in. Inhaling, take your arms up. Exhaling, throw that belt around your foot for both forward bends, whichever one you're doing. See if you can walk your hands closer and closer. If you can hold your foot Forehead to the knee. Neck and shoulders relaxed. 1. Push your chin forward. 2. Left leg straight. 3. Even if you're not holding your toes, let your toes point at your face. 4. Keep breathing. 5. Very good, Kodami. 6. Kajal, forehead to the knee or chin to shin. 7. Shoulders relaxed. 8. Let the grip on your belt be relaxed. Do not generate tension by doing this. 9. 10. And then slowly inhaling, come up. Take your arms up. Exhaling, release your hands. Straighten the legs out. Relax. And then feet together. Janu Shirshasana on the other side. Bend your left knee. Keep the heel to the groin or keep your foot here at the other knee or Triyanga Mukha Pada, where your heel is outside the hip. Your knees are together. That foot is active. Do not let it drop. Inhaling, take your arms up. Exhaling, reach in and in. If you can comfortably hold your foot in these forward bends, then you can interlock your wrists. So here, the left hand is holding the right wrist outside your foot. Okay, whichever option you like best. Any chronic back issues, avoid going too deep into the forward bend. 1. Toes pulled in. 2. Even if you're not holding the foot, toes pulled in. 3. Left knee relaxed. 4. Lower shoulders relaxed. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Slowly inhaling, come up. Exhaling, release your hands and relax. And then straighten this leg out. Whichever forward bend you were doing, release, relax. Take a breath. All right. So now we'll go into Baddha Konasana. Okay. If there is stiffness in the hips, so when I go into Baddha Konasana, I join my feet. The easier option is to keep your feet away from you and make a diamond shape between the legs and the torso and then bend forward. Okay, this is the easier option. Otherwise, you can bring your heels close to your body and that's the final Baddha Konasana. But if there is stiffness in your hips, in the lower back, in the hamstrings, then your spine will round. In which case it helps to take cushioning. So I'm sitting on a flattish cushion. The more the stiffness, the higher the height of the cushion should be ideally. Okay. So inhaling, lift your chest up. Use your hip as a joint. So you're going down from the hip. You're not going down from your upper back like this. Push your chin forward. Keep your spine long and go down. See if you want to walk your hands away from you on the floor. Walk your hands ahead. If your fingertips are touching the floor, see if your palms can touch the floor. If your palms are touching, see if your forearms and elbows can drop to the floor. We don't have to keep our elbows straight here. Neck and shoulders relaxed. If your navel is touching the heel, see if your chest can touch the toes, forehead to the ground. 1. Elbows dropping. 2. Knees relaxed. 3. 4. Observe the hips in an attempt to bend more and more. Are my hips lifting up? 5. Or am I rooted to the floor? 6. 7. Keeping the spine long, not letting the back round. 8. 9. 10. And then as you inhale, slowly you start coming up. Take a breath. So now we'll go into Upavishta Konasana B, which is a bit of a balancing posture. It also requires a bit of strength and balancing ability to stay in the posture. Here it's common to fall back. So we need to have some free space. If you do fall down, I mean, you can't fall down, you're already on the floor, you will just roll back. Okay, so hold your big toes with the first 2 fingers, hold your big toes and straighten your legs, chin up. So you're balancing on the buttock. Okay, feel free to roll back if you need to. Just make sure there's no sharp furniture. Engage your core. If this is difficult, it's straining your back. You can release your feet. You can keep your hands on the floor. Bend your knees. That's a lighter variation. Or keep your knees straight. 1, 2, keep trying. 3, please look at the ceiling. Chin up and lean. Chin up. 4, 5, keep trying. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Excellent. Slowly bring your feet back to the floor. Straighten your legs out. Relax. All right. So now we'll sit in Sukhasana again. Sitting in Sukhasana. I'm keeping the left hand on the left thigh. I'm keeping my right hand on the floor beside me. Inhale. Exhaling, turn to face this right knee. Continue exhaling, go down. It doesn't matter if your forehead is touching the knee or not, but when you push this left thigh down, observe, you feel a stretch in the left side of the waist, on the left side. Maybe it will go even beyond the waist. It will go up on the side. Keep breathing. Keep relaxing your shoulders. Relax the left shoulder, especially. Don't keep it up. Let it drop towards the floor. That left shoulder, even the right shoulder is relaxed, but you're pushing the left thigh down. And finally, observe the breath. How is the breathing here? Is it rapid? Can you deepen the breath? And now we start looking ahead. Inhaling, we'll come up. Now we'll keep the right hand on the right thigh. The left hand is beside us on the floor. Turn to face this left knee. Continue exhaling. Exhaling, go down. Pressing your right thigh down. Relax your right shoulder. Don't keep it up. Relax your right elbow. Observe, is a stretch being felt in the right side of the waist? Keep breathing. With every exhalation, we're just sinking in towards this left thigh. Any cervical issues, it's advisable to take a cushion under your forehead or take a block under your forehead. And now we'll start looking ahead. Inhaling, we'll come up and relax. All right. So now we'll go into a forward bend right here in Sukhasana. Okay. So you're sitting in Sukhasana. Inhaling, take your arms up. Exhaling, let your palms fall flat, or rather, let your fingertips rest on the floor. Then see if your palms can touch the floor. Walk your hands away from you. Can your elbows touch? And finally, let your forehead drop. If you have neck issues, then please take a block or a cushion for your forehead to rest on. Now my forehead is not touching the floor, but if I try to touch my forehead to the floor, my hips will definitely lift up. So that's the way the body is making a compromise somewhere to get into the final posture somehow, which would not be so good. So let your shoulders relax. Give whatever support the forehead needs, block, cushion, and just relax. And you feel a stretch in the lower back, maybe on the sides, maybe in the upper back. Do not come up. Observe how is the breathing in this forward bend with the abdomen compressed. Maybe the abdomen is touching the calf or the ankle in Sukhasana. Can the elbows relax further in this forward bend? Can they touch the floor if they aren't touching the floor already? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling, we look ahead. We lift our arms up. Inhaling, come up. Exhaling, release your hands. Relax. All right. So we lie down on the back now. The first posture we do in the lying down position is Matsyasana. Matsya is fish pose. I'm going to take a block for Matsya because we'll stay here for a minute. And staying here for a minute in Matsya without any props is kind of challenging, although you can do it. Avoid doing Matsyasana without a prop if you have neck issues. Okay, so I'm keeping the block somewhere here. I mean, behind me, I'm gonna sit like this. I'm sitting in Sukhasana. I'm taking support of one elbow and then lying down. I will have to adjust this block. I need the block to be under my lower back. It should not sorry, not under the lower back. It should be at the upper back, somewhere between the upper back and mid back, near your shoulder blades or under your shoulder blades. And when I keep my head on the floor, it should be touching the floor. It should not be up in the air. So that's why I've kept this cushion. Sometimes your head will be up in the air, depending on how open the back is. Please make sure you have a cushion. If your head is in the air, you must take a cushion. And if that block is uncomfortable, because yoga blocks can be a little broad, it may be a little uncomfortable, you can move it a little lower towards the mid back. And then tilt your chin up. So then the neck is getting a stretch, you're deepening the back bend, and we're close to the traditional Matsyasana. If you can do Padma or Ardha Padmasana, go ahead and do Ardha Padmasana. I'm doing Ardha Padmasana right now. Right foot is on top of the left thigh. If you don't have knee or ankle issues, go into Purna Padma. Both ankles are crossed, knees are on the floor, chin is tilting up. You can try to hold your big toes with the first two fingers. Breathe deeply. We'll stay here for a minute. Prasanna, see if you can tilt your chin further up. There has to be a curve like this. That's when Matsyasana is really effective. There's chest opening also happening there. Yeah, there's a deep curve forming in the back. If you don't have a block, a cushion is advisable. Placing a cushion under your upper back. That's when the curve will come. Otherwise, to stay here for a minute can strain your neck without any props. If you feel any discomfort, then you can release Matsya. You don't have to stay any longer. So let's release Matsyasana. Everyone, flatten the head, neck, spine. And now just turn your head to the right, look to the right, turn your head to the left. Again, do that a few times, right, left. Then drop your right ear to the right shoulder. Drop your left ear to the left shoulder. Do that a couple of times, right, left, right, left, and relax. All right. So now you can release your props. Oh, sorry, I forgot to say that. Release. I hope you released your props and then done this neck exercise. Please release your blocks and cushions. You don't need them now. Flatten your spine. Inhale, exhaling, bring your thighs to your chest. We're going into Pavan Muktasana. You can just lightly embrace your thighs. We are flattening the spine after this back bending. Observe, is the lower back flat as you do Pavan Muktasana. And now drop your feet to the floor. Let the knees be bent. Take a breath, relax. We're going into a variation of Yashtikasana. Interlock your fingers. Let your palms face the ceiling. Your elbows are straight. Now we are dropping the hands overhead. Shoulder issues, be careful with this one. So stretch your hands from the shoulders and armpits. Stretch. As if somebody is pulling your hands and lengthening your spine. Now pull your navel in and press your lower back on the floor. 1. You will find that your buttocks are tight when you do this pelvic tilt. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Slowly exhaling, let your lower back curve come back. Let the back be relaxed. Let your hands come back beside the hips and relax. Now, if you have space, keep your hands in T position. If you don't have space, you can keep your hands underneath the head, palm under palm, and then cross your knees. So I'm keeping the right knee on top of the left one. If you don't have knee or ankle pain, you can try and do this, where you try to intertwine your toes around your other ankle. So the toes of your right foot are touching your left ankle. Okay, that's not a compulsion. Inhale, exhaling, drop your knees to the left, turn your head to the right. Keep the abdomen relaxed, keep breathing. Observe your right shoulder. Is your right shoulder lifting off the mat? Can you press it into the floor? Because it will have a tendency to lift up. Gaze fixed, abdomen relaxed. Observe where all is the stretch being felt. Slowly inhaling, come back, uncross your legs. Now the hips may have shifted to the right. Please bring your hips back to the center. The knees are bent. Now we keep the left knee on top. See if you want to intertwine your toes around your ankle. Inhale, exhaling, drop your knees to the right, look to the left. Make sure that this left arm is on the floor because it may lift up. Slowly inhaling, come back to the center, uncross your legs and relax. All right. So get ready for Shavasana. Those of us who have back pain, lower back pain, lying down with the legs can be uncomfortable many a times. In that case, you can bend your knees, you can keep your knees together and feet apart like this. Or if it's comfortable for you to do the traditional Shavasana with the legs straight, go ahead and do that, or any other modification or props that you use, cushion, pillow, bolster under your legs, you can do that. If you're wearing glasses, please take them off. If you live in a cold place, maybe you can cover yourself with something warm. And with your eyes closed, observe your body. Feet to scalp, scalp to feet. With every exhalation, feel yourself relaxing and letting go of any tension. And starting with the toes, I relax my toes. I relax my ankle. I relax my heel. I relax my calf. I relax my knee. I relax my thigh. I relax my inner. I relax my groin. I relax my navel. I relax my abdomen. I relax my forearms. I relax my chest. I relax my neck. I relax my chin. I relax my lips. I relax my nose. I relax my cheek. I relax my ears. I relax my eyes. I relax my forehead. I relax my scalp. I'm looking at my body, which is completely relaxed. I am relaxed. Make gentle movements of your toes and fingers and slowly begin bending your knees and turn to lie down on one side with the eyes closed in Dradhasana and taking support of the other hand. Please sit up in Sukhasana with the back straight, eyes closed. Gently bring the palms together in Namaskara Mudra at the chest. Begin rubbing your palms, generate warmth. And cup your eyes with these warm palms. Begin blinking. Draw your palms away from your face. Look at them and release your palms. Namaste. Thank you for joining me today. Have a good day.